Happy Friday to you. Now that the election's over, we're going to do something a little different with these videos. We're going to do a kind of wrap-up of the week and a look at the week ahead. Talk about 6 stories that are in development right now. So let's go. First one, Democrats huddle on tax strategy. A vote on the Bush tax cuts is coming up soon in this lame duck session of Congress. Obama had a meeting with congressional Democrats Thursday. This was a meeting that the Republicans were also invited to and were supposed to attend, but the Republicans decided that they had other things to do, didn't go. The Democrats met anyway. Them deciding to meet anyway is maybe a signal that they're going to fight harder on this and not accept a Republican compromise, at least for starters. Number 2, the START Treaty, which the Senate is scheduled maybe to ratify also in this lame duck session of Congress. One Republican in particular is blocking this. Another Republican is very strongly for it. It seems pretty obvious that the Republicans in general just want to block this just so Obama doesn't have any kind of political victory to crow about, even though there's bipartisan support for this across the foreign policy establishment. It takes 2/3 of senators to ratify a treaty, not just the 60 that it takes normally to get a piece of legislation to the floor in the Senate. So that means that even with the current Congress, with 59 Democrats, Obama would need 8 Republicans. Good luck with that. Up third, a little turbulence on the Republican side. Michael Steele, the GOP national chairman, looks like he's going to lose his job, and not by his choosing. The leading Republicans want him out as the chair of the RNC. Haley Barbour, the governor of Mississippi, who's a very important figure in the party, has spoken openly of wanting him out. Others have spoken quietly of wanting him out, but it looks like he's going to go. Let's face it, he was only chosen chairman because he's black and because he could go on the air and talk about a black president. That's obviously the case. But now they have 2 actual African-American members of Congress who can do that, so they don't need Michael Steele anymore. Number 4, we're starting to get a sense of what the Republican priorities when they get into their House majority are going to be. Jobless benefits, something about the economy, something about tax cuts? No, not first. First on the agenda, defund National Public Radio. They actually tried to do this in a maneuver just this past week during the lame duck session. It didn't go anywhere, but when they're in the majority, it probably will go somewhere, and they'll probably have the votes to defund NPR. Stay tuned on that one. Number 5, I bring this one up because this is something I haven't written about this week, but Charlie Rangel, the Democratic congressman from New York, from Harlem, censured by his colleagues for his ethical lapses. I'm taping this before they actually decided exactly what to do. They had a range of anything from reprimand to kicking him out of the House of Representatives. I don't think they're going to do that second one. It's probably going to be a milder punishment, but it'll be official and on the record. But of course, he can be reelected even with that hanging over him from his district as long as he still wants to be. And finally, looking ahead to Sunday, keep your eye open for the New York Times Magazine profile of Sarah Palin. This is the first time in my memory that she has given this kind of access to the lamestream media. What emerges, if you ask me, is not a terribly revealing piece, but we're going to be talking about her more and more. And she does confirm that she is seriously considering running for president. That's the week.